Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Diddy Kong Racing. Last time we finished off the fourth world with like all the windmills and the plains and the boulder canyons and the haunted woods and all that kind of stuff. We're going to change our vehicle to plane because we are going to be tackling Wizpig today, along with going to the fifth and final world. Now, if this Wizpig race for any bizarre reason takes a while, I might make it its own episode, but if I do fairly well, then we're just gonna go with that, as it's like a little extra to this video. But this shouldn't take me too long. Oh yeah? You wanna see that? You wanna see about that? Yeah, I'll beat you. I can beat you. I have a strat. I have a strat that none of y'all ever saw before. Watch this. I know how to beat Wizpig. We're getting the frick out of here. Here comes the finale. Okay, that only lasted so long. I bet none of y'all expect me to do that, eh? Head for the hills that I cannot climb up because my vehicle just won't quite reach. Alright. Nah, legitimate race time, though. He almost stomped on me. Alright, so your best friend in this boss race are the zip pads. This is where I learned about the rainbow smoke. And no, I did not know this. I did not know about this pretty early on. I beat Wizpig, I think, without the rainbow zip pads at some point, which that is a loss right there. Wizpig is ruthless. You basically want to have the home field advantage, not home field advantage, but you want to have the starting advantage, if possible. So that way you're not dealing with this BS later. So we got blue smoke from the beginning, which means we got the good boost. You want to have the good boost, if possible. I am finding it hard to play with this frame rate. Holy frick, I forget how much this game chugs. Like, this game is chugging, dude. I'm hoping to have Wizpig beat within, like, 5 minutes. I don't think I'm going to have too much difficulty with this, but we'll have to wait and see. Because this is definitely one of the hardest aspects of the game. I would argue this is the second hardest thing. The dragon's close, but if you know what you're doing with the dragon, it's really not that bad. But see, like, how right there I'm already taking quite the lead. Beautiful. Looking good. Alright. So we got a pretty good lead if I'm not driving in the grass constantly. Okay, just gotta keep this up. Ooh, he's really catching up. Oh, he's really catching up. You want to keep that. You want to keep that lead if possible, because it makes things far less. What's the word I'm looking for here? Stressful. If you've got a good lead on this guy. Okay, that's good. That's a really good lead. I think I'm going to beat him this time. As long as I don't mess anything up. Okay, it's like when he's right on your tail, that adds so much pressure. Sometimes the pressure is good because it gets you to push your skills, but then sometimes the pressure is so much that it's like you fall flat. So like now I'm feeling fairly confident in my abilities. Oh no! Go, Banjo. Go, my boy. Oh, this is close. Oh, I fricked that up near the end. That's alright, we still won. Still won. Man, past me would have been like, that's an episode, guys. That's a whole episode. Nah, I got this guy, frick him. Hey, here comes Taj, really blazing in at fast speeds. Holy frick. It's times like this I wish I could play as Taj. Wink, wink. Who the frick are you? I'm just kidding. We never ran into TT, really. Lovely party sign. They're doing the dance. That they would do on the title screen. That's the most pure you're ever going to see conquer. Look at that trophy race sign, showing that I've done every trophy race. We're ready, man. We're ready for the last world. See what we just did? That was a warm-up. All things considered, that was kind of a warm-up. That's hard for me to say. That means things are going to get much, much more difficult. This right here is the real testament. Wizpig just watching. Big enough to hide behind the lighthouse. Those eyebrow physics, though. Someone was paid to make those eyebrow physics.
Sorry to break the party, worms, but I had to say goodbye.
Don't run away, Conker. Get this fricker. Get your frying pan. Oh, wait, you don't have that yet. I love the Wizpig vehicle. Like the spaceship. It's actually really cool. Design-wise and all that. Why are you all running towards him? Get out of there. They're running towards him. You know, if I saw someone about to murder me with their spaceship, I would, like, run in a circle and be like, oh, there they are. Here, I'll run towards them a little. Yeah, that's smart. Great. Credits time. Do I actually have to watch these? I feel like it's very unnecessary to have to watch the credits. JPEG. Oh, wait, that's my Ultra HDMI 64 thing showing. Sorry about that. I pressed way too many buttons. I was trying to see if I could skip it. Huh. Yeah, I don't want to see this because I know we're going to be getting another set of credits. Yeah, okay, David Wise. Yeah, great guy. Great guy. Alright, I'll see you all in a bit. Also, wait. Also. Oh, okay. Never mind. Whatever. We'll see you all in a bit. The end? Question mark? Small character teeny weenies. Why would it say the end and then add more credits? What? Oh, for frick's sake. Alright, whatever. Either way, we're on the title screen again. I also want to note, during the credits there, they play some of the music from what I believe is the world called Future Funland, or whatever the last area is called, the Future World. They play music from it. So it's like you're getting the next level song in the credits, and that's just your credits music. Alright. Back to Banjo. Now, what would have been cool with Banjo... Not Banjo, sorry. Well, what would have been cool with Diddy Kong Racing is that they had, like, swappable, like, color palettes for each character. Like, I would have loved to see Banjo with, like, a green backpack, yellow backpack, different Kart colors. That would have been really cool. Change vehicle. We're gonna go with, plane. I don't really have the patience for a hovercraft. Like, I love hovercrafts. They're probably my favorite vehicle in the game. But I just don't have the patience to drive all the way over here with the hovercraft. But yeah, right here, as you can see, trophy race time. It shows that I have access to the last world.
Okay, control.
I love this cutscene. For the life of me, I didn't know about this till way later. Like, I never did the trophy races as a kid, or at least all of them. So, like, I never got to the last world till, like, a little later in my life. I always thought the ending of Diddy Kong Racing that was it. Beating Wizpig the first time, you beat the game. You're good. I should have known with the end question mark that was not it. But knowing stupid kid me, I'd have been like, oh, a sequel? Oh, yeah, Diddy Kong Racing DS came out. Dummy. Should have known better. Alright. So that's the TT door. Yeah, that's not going to open until we actually do some of these races. So, let's go to Stardust Valley. Starting up the space world. Alright. I like the space world. It's not fantastic, I'd argue, but like it's pretty dang cool. The aesthetic is probably my favorite part about it. The courses themselves, it depends. I'm going to miss you. Not in that regard. I meant I was trying to shoot you, miss you. I don't miss you. Ba 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 ba. Oh, the music here is so good, though. I will give the... Okay, that's... That's actually a good debate. What is my favorite part about this world? The aesthetic or the music? Because the music is, like, hardcore awesome. Like, listen to this. Listen to these tunes real quick. Listen. Like, I could be at work, and then some of my coworkers see that I'm wearing, like, my Raycons or wherever the frick, not sponsored, by the way, and they'll be like, wow, Zach's listening to something on his earbuds. I wonder what he's listening to, which none of them probably think that. At least not now. But if anyone saw me listening to something on my earbuds, and they think, wow, what's he listening to? It's just me over here, like, freaking Diddy Kong Racing. Knowing me, that's truth. That is truth. Like, I'll be honest, if anyone out there is like, oh, I'm not big on, like, today's music or regular music in general, like, don't get me wrong, there are some regular songs I love. You know, music's great. But I'd argue 9 out of 10 times I'm listening to, like, video game music, because video game music just hits me hard, and it gets me inspired to, like, work on videos and frick. So I'll be at work, and I know I'm going to go home and record Diddy Kong Racing, for example. I'll listen to Diddy Kong Racing music to get me into that mood before I get home. So that way I feel like that groove has always been with me before I start. Exception for today, because I woke up and I decided to record the rest of this game, and I was tired, and nah, I'm not so tired, because I eased my way in. But yeah, no, just, if you guys feel alone out there, like, oh, I only listen to video game music, or movie music, or TV show music, but I don't listen to, like, regular music like everybody else does, I'm sorry, I don't listen to Rihanna. Please don't criticize me. Just a random example. I'm not saying me, I'm saying, like if I was somebody else, saying like, I don't listen to Rihanna or whatever the frick, or Taylor Swift's. I don't know why I'm mentioning them in this particular video. I feel like I might date things a little. Granted, they're still very relevant, but just saying. I don't mind them. I don't think either their music is not that bad. If I had to pick between the two, I'm gonna go with Taylor Swift. Where am I going? Yeah, I would go with Taylor Swift. I feel like hers would just be a bit better. Not in general, but like just my personal taste. Not a fan, by the way. Just a state. I'm not a part of any fan club or anything. Trust me. Anyways, so this level, I like this level too. A lot of turns, a lot of corners. Don't really need that. Whoosh! Oh, okay, that's a wall. Now, when I found out about these being levels, I was like, oh my god. You know, fun fact, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So, I plan on doing Diddy Kong Racing DS one of these days. I was like, I thought about this the other day. I was this close to debating on making Diddy Kong Racing DS a part of this particular Let's Play. Like, it'd be like a double feature where I play this and then I move on to the next game. Kind of like how Miss if anyone knows who Miss Lamps, I'm butchering it right now. If anyone knows who Miss is, she did Mario 64 recently, and then she did Mario 64 DS on top of that. Basically, like, double featured the project. And I thought, like, that's crazy. Those two games, like, they could be their own projects. But then I was like, wait a minute, that's actually kind of cool. Like, you're putting in more effort at that point in time for that series, as opposed to two separate shorter series. So, I considered doing Diddy Kong Racing for N64 and then DS on top of that. So not only would you be getting a remake of my Let's Play from years ago, but you'd also be getting the DS portion on top. The only reason why I decided against it is Mario 64 is a different subject to where, like, I feel like if you watch the DS version of that, you're like, whoa, extra content and differences and all these other things. Where Diddy Kong Racing, it has its few differences, but other than that, it's like I would be doing the same type of racing, just like a few different changes of like how you boost to start a race, and maybe like custom tracks and like all that crap. Other than that, it would basically be the same thing, and I just did not want to run this game into the dirt for too long. I want to make sure that when I do Diddy Kong Racing DS, it grabs the attention of those who want to see that kind of thing someday. So it's like, I'm going to separate them. I don't know why I got shot there. That was BS. Frick you, game. But, I considered it. But if you guys want Diddy Kong Racing DS sooner than later, let me know down in the comments. So that way I know when to tackle it, as opposed to, like, maybe putting it off for the longest time. I don't plan on putting it off for a long time. As a matter of fact, given that game is, I love that game. I like the game. But it's not as good as the original, in my opinion. So, when we do jump into Diddy Kong Racing DS, it doesn't need to be my 200th project, 201st project. It doesn't need to be, there doesn't need to be a milestone on my channel. I'm just going to throw it in whenever I feel like it. So, out of the blue, I'm just going to do Diddy Kong Racing DS one of these days. But if you guys want it, like, if you really, really want it, and enough of you people ask for it, like, I shouldn't say enough of you people. That sounds really horrible. But if enough of you guys out there really want it sooner than late, where... Are the silver coins just kind of like thrown in there all of a sudden? I think I'm going to go over here. Spaceport Alpha. Okay. I was a little confused there for a second. I'm like, these doors, they still got their numbers. Now we're good. Alright, now see, this level I like a lot. Because, not only is the aesthetic cool, but like, I don't know, it's just so open. Such an open level. Like, look at this. It's so wide open, I love it. And there's a 64 back there. Or, well, the number 64, not a 64. I mean, it is a 64, but like that made me sound like I'm saying like the Nintendo 64 was back there. It's not. But anyways, I was talking about something with the DS version that I wanted to bring up. Oh yeah, so with the DS version, I got way off track with what I wanted to say about the DS version originally. In that version, I don't think I've ever beaten the game in the space part. Like this particular part of the game, I don't think I ever did that on the DS. Because the last time I ever played Diddy Kong Racing DS, I don't think I knew that that was a thing yet. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. But I can tell you for a fact. I know for a fact I've not touched it very much at all. So if I did, it was like one time, I can guarantee you. But it's going to be like the game is like basically piece for piece for the most part, with like maybe minor changes here and there. The game does not feature Banjo-Kazooie or Conker, which makes me extremely sad. Because Banjo's my favorite character in the game, but it's the whole Rare thing and Xbox and all that crap. But, at the same time, you do get some other characters that are nice additions. You get like Dixie Kong, you get Tiny Kong, you can unlock Taj, you can unlock Wizpig of all characters. It's really cool, so... While in my opinion not better than this game, it's an interesting take. And I'm going to say the same thing about Mario 64 DS, except the only one about with Mario 64 DS that I do like that game. Not more than the original 64, but like there are things I like about that more than the original. But at the end of the day, the 64 is always my go-to. Not for nostalgia's sake, but just I feel it's just more straightforward and mechanics. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic of going on into other games and frick. I should not be doing that. We're going on into Star City. And once we do Star City, it'll be silver coins. We don't have an extra boss to fight before we go fight the last Wizpig. So it's really just do the racing, do it again but with silver coins. Do the I don't even is there a trophy race? I forget if there's a trophy race. I think there is, because there's always going to be a trophy race. It would just be for fun. But yeah, anyways, you basically have everything you normally have, except like you don't get an extra multiplayer stage, and you just fight Wizpig. So really, me doing the Wizpig race at the beginning was the other boss that we wouldn't have normally had. I thought about combining it with the windmill world, whatever you want to call that world. I don't have the names on hand, honestly, but oh, I love this cave, by the way. It gives me that, like, I don't know, it gives me fruit by the or not fruit by the foot, but fruit roll-up vibes. With like that rainbow-looking kind, tropical, whatever the frick. Yeah, just, oh, so much nostalgia seeing these colors. I love Diddy Kong Racing. I don't know if you guys could tell, but this game's great. It's a really good game. And I'll be honest, I wanted to off-put doing Diddy Kong Racing on my channel until I got even more of an audience, because like I thought, oh, you know what, Diddy Kong Racing, I would love to do that when I have a lot more people watching me. Then they could all be like, hey, it's Sonic's first Let's Play, but redone again. I wanted more people for that. But the thing is, you know, reaching the pinnacles that I reached recently and, you know, the unforeseen future of how the world works, I thought, I don't want to regret not ever doing this idea someday. Where can I go? There was no other option. There was no other option, game. Oh, there was no other option. Oh man, I almost butchered this. Ooh. 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 That was almost bad. I wasn't sure about that for a sec. One honk of victory. Jeez. That had me worried there for a sec. I thought there was like a hole you could take in case you fall off the track. You can go like underneath and take a longer path if you had to. But no, it was like you're fricked if you don't make this. That's scary. Alright, well, now that we're done with that, let's go back on in. Stardust Valley. Silver Coin Challenge. Man, oh man. They don't even tell you about the silver coins. They're like, yeah, I hope you know this, frick. Alright, here we go. Fingies crossed for the Silver Coin Challenge. If I can pull this off. Ooh. Ah! Not what I wanted, but, I mean, could be worse, I suppose. That's 2. Yeah, later iterations. Ah! That frick hurts. Alright, so I'll have to come back for the other one. Oh, no! This is not how things work. Should I go down here? I'm going to go down here. Ah, good chunk of bananas there, though. Good potassium. I'm going to crash into an effing wall. Oh, that wall's got me, man. Oh, this wall's got me. Oh, I don't know. I can't. Just go. Well, we can make up for lost time soon. I am so sorry. I had eggs for breakfast and I'm just kidding. I don't know why. I've realized that when people eat eggs, it smells so goddamn bad. If they let one loose, if y'all know what I'm saying. Alright, so there was one at the end, I think, that I missed. Is there one up here? No, I think I know where the rest of them are. Yeah, no. I'm fairly confident I know where the rest are. Yeah, we should be good. There we go. Got that one. And now we're in the lead, so that's not bad. We caught up. Planes are so much better when it comes to catching up. You can really make them sharp turns and all that kind of such. Okay. Now to figure out which one I missed. Which one did I miss? Ooh, maybe I don't know where all of them are. I'm probably fricked. I couldn't tell you. I gotta know for later. I have no idea. I have no idea where that other one is. I thought I did. Definitely got to check every nook and cranny, if possible. Okay, so there's one right here. I'd like to get them all in one go if I can. So I don't really have to worry about it later. There. Could be falling. Go ahead and fall again. Alright, so that's going to be 3, 4... I don't think there was one back there that they would hide like a jerk. I don't think. Okay, so that's 4. This is 5. Is there any of them hidden in like a wall that I need to be aware of? I feel like I need to know one of the wall ones or something. Oh. Totally missed the one I wanted. Well, I know where that one is, so it's not the biggest deal. I gotta figure out where the other one is. There's one more that I'm unaware of, apparently. Maybe it's higher than I thought or something. I don't know. Let me turn my vehicle around. Yeah, there's nothing that would scream, why would you place this here? So, not seeing anything on this side. I gotta look for it. Like, I know this is going the wrong way and you're not gonna win with results like this. Anything? I have like no idea. There's that one. Guys, where the frick? I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards. Because I have no frickin' clue. I know. I know it's the wrong way. Where though? Here in the... Oh! It's there. Okay. That makes sense. Of course it's the path I would normally not take. That makes sense. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna make this work. Man. Aww. Aww. Rude. Reset. That was a horrible start. They treat me like dirt. I mean, I probably would have won that one anyways, but I like a good start. So I don't have to worry as much. Fricker, I was gonna rocket you when I got that. I completely missed it anyways. Oh, well. Yeah, probably for the best. I need to collect these in an order where I don't slow myself down a lot. There. We'll grab the right one first. Yeah, no, it's... Once you get to this world, it does start to show that difficulty curve. Ah! Darn it! I was gonna try to go down below. That threw me off big time. Oh well. Rocket power! Alright. And boom. So now there's only 3 left. There's the one I missed up here. Another one around that. There's 2 in like the palm tree area. There we go. And then there's the bottom path. So yeah, we know we got the rest of these now. This shouldn't be a problem. Hey! And Crunch. Crunch is probably one of the more relatable characters. Alright. Ironically, it's always the villains that you'll understand at an adult age. When you're a kid, you're just like, you're a big meanie, or this guy's a jerk. And then when you're older, you're just like, I can kind of get you. I get you. This doesn't mean you should be rude, but I get you. Darn it. That would have been a loss right there if I did lap 3. Luckily, it's not. I'm going to catch up fairly fast. I should probably collect 10 bananas of some kind. Whoa, okay. Way too fast. Way too fast. See if we can collect some bananas. That's 8. Not quite 9, but 8. 8 is good. I'm gonna take the secret path. Frick it. Bananas are good and all, but secret paths, though, much faster. There we go. That's good to be banana number 9. Ah, frick it. It's not 10, but it's 9. It's close. I tried, I really did. I'm not gonna let bananas slow me down, because that would be way too ironic. We're here to collect bananas to be faster, not slower. Alright, next level. That was the first frickin' one we did. Ugh. DARKMOON Caverns. Let's go. Alright. Big finale, guys. Big finale. This could be great. Let's see. Boop. Oh, did I hit anyone? No! Ah, I got it. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Alright, and then we got this one. That's number 3. Go ahead and swoosh around that. That's number 4, 5. Could be counting horribly here. Really? Nothing? Huh. Expected one. 6. Or 7. With 7. Okay, we got 7 so far. Ooh, miss. We almost had it all on my first try. Alright, I'll focus on the racing first. Get ahead of these chumps. When you really think about it, if everyone's on the screen with you... Okay, I'm dying. Sorry. Someone's killing me there for a sec. An invisible ghost. Well, I guess ghosts are... No, that's not true. He's got me. God, why am I dying? Out of the blue, man, out of the blue. Nah, but When you have more people around you, the game chugs more, so it's best to not race with everyone so you can actually get everything. Like, look at the frame rate here. It's so, like, 20 frames a second or some crap. Or something. I missed the frickin' thing again. I cannot afford that next time. If I go right by it and I miss it, I'm fricked. That's it. Nah, man. That's not how it's gonna go. I got this. Frick. I say that and then here I go messing it up. There. Get away from everyone, Banjo. So there's less pressure in general for the race and for the lag. Because I'm not gonna lie, the lag really does kind of throw you off a little. Ba 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 ba. Alright, so we're coming up on what is going to be the last silver coin. I'm so mad at myself. That's 2 minutes I'm not getting back. That's 2 minutes I'm not getting back. I hate these frickin' coin races. I'm not even thinking about the coins right now that I just missed another. That's alright, I'll come back for it. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, jeez. Louise. There we go, that's 4. Frick. Go and slap it there. Frick it. Go! I can't drive, Kazooie. Kazooie? Oh no, I forgot her at home. What frick, man? I don't know what's going on about there. I was just being random. I don't know if I necessarily have a decent banjo voice, but it's fun to try anyways. Oh, now I get it. But I missed the first one, or at least one of the first ones. Ba 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 ba. Alright. Yeah, I totally missed. That's just sad. Come on, drive. Move. There we go. Taking 5th. 5th place, baby! This will win me the race. Cool. Oh, Timber. You're too sweet. He's like, cool, I don't really care if I lose this race. I just want you to save my island. To be fair, priorities, man. What the fudge? Conquer in the lead? I think that's Conquer. The white one should be Conquer. I really gotta speed the frick up. Really gotta speed the frick up. Frick! Hog. How did Conquer get that far into the fricking lead? This is starting to pee me off. Come on, man. Seriously, okay, yeah, no, the Future Fun Land, whatever this world's called, it's definitely the hardest one when it comes to silver coins. I'd argue, like, not even for coin placement, but just, like, everybody amps up their game. Which, like I said, I want Diddy Kong Racing Challenge when it comes to a race. Like, I wish I could set these guys to a harder mode, but not for silver coins. These guys are practically easily beatable without silver coins, but with silver coins, it's like, there's just a hindrance that doesn't feel that good. Just missed another coin. Really hate missing coins from the get-go. I like to get them all in one fell swoop. Look at this BS-ery. Who's in the lead? Okay, I was gonna say, who the frick's in first? Better not be Conquer again. Should probably collect 10 bananas if possible. Alright. Got this one. Diddy. 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 That's not funny. It's not funny. And Drumstick. You too, buddy. I see you snickering. Laughing. There. Now we have all the coins. We don't have to worry about that BS. Alright. Swoosh. I do like this course. Just not on silver coins. There are some levels I do like the silver coins. This is not one of them. There, that's 8 bananas. Hello, about to lose him to the spaceship. There we go. Oh, whoosh. Okay, we good? Alright. 2 more bananas? Anybody? Oh, oh. Oh, thought I had a taker. This one, however. Jesus. I really do need to be cautious. Kind of gambling everything with just trying to look for bananas. Shouldn't be risking it like that. Okay. I don't know if there's any more bananas throughout the rest of this track anyways. Jesus. Exploded right before my very eyes. Oh well, victory's a victory. Can't argue. Alright, go ahead and skip that. How many more of these do we have? Like 2? Frick. Frick. And then a frickin' trophy race. Frick. So done. I'm so done with these. Alright. Go. This one's not so bad from what I remember. It's pretty wide open. You have to go out of your way a lot, but at the very least the coins are pretty where the frick? I thought there would be one here. I guess not. I guess there's one here in the middle and they call it a day. Boo boo. Oh, okay, wait, there's one right here. I'll catch up to them. We're in planes. That shouldn't be a problem. There we go. That's 5. That's 6. Good chunk of them are gonna be here, right? Oh, barely got that one. Got a little quiet there to concentrate. Go for it. Now watch. I wanted to say it in a cool way, but I started all over my words. Now check this out. I'm gonna win. Hey, that was even extra lame. Alright, never mind. Oh, we're gonna win this fricker. Crunch here. Looking all crunchy. Imagine having them crunch. Like, you'll be at a school, right? And you're having your name called, and you're just like, Mitchell, here. Susie, here. Crunch, here. Like the kid's voice would just like match with the freaking name. Like they've got that bully name, Crunch. Like who names their child Crunch? I mean, I guess if you really like the candy bar, you could. It'd be kind of strange. But, oh, we're gonna lose this, aren't we? I said we were gonna catch up, but I think I was wrong about that. Good chunk of them are kind of gone. That I also really needed to use the zip pads if I was gonna win. That's loss. That's L. I know it all too well that that's L. Alright. So, in this case, I'm not going to be going back for any silver coins that I do miss. We'll keep moving forward. They're just killing me, dude. I don't know what it is. This happened with my last Diddy Kong Racing session. I recorded this other game the other day, and that didn't kill me. But for some reason, Diddy Kong Racing's like, yeah, man, use up all your vocal energy. It wears you the frick out. Like, I've got energy, I just don't got vocal energy. What the frick? One of those stupid things shot me down. Up yours, man. Alright. Just got 2 left. And that'll be 7. That's not bad. See, we're still fairly up here in the race. Granted, there are a few that are very much in the lead, so I gotta really hot tail it. Alright. Get my turns. Oh. Wanted the speed up. It helps. Alright. Going up. Go, go, go. Alright. Crap. Grab the coin. I really don't want to have to worry about that later. But they're... Oh, man. Whoever's green is really in the lead. Is that Tip Top? Why is Tip Top so fast right now? Dang, that's a lot of time to shave off. He's like a good 8 seconds ahead. And in any race, that is a problem. This one's difficult. More difficult than I remember. That's gonna be a loss. There's gotta be some way I can do this without being too slow. There's gotta be a way. So that's one. Look at Tip Top take the lead, dude. He takes the frickin' lead very fast. Okay, that's 3. We're in the lead with 4. Now what's the frickin' catch? 6. Am I just doing well now? Frick off, game. Frick off with the random laser that hit me that one time. That really threw me off, man. Look at that BS. Now I just got a race. Ugh. This game. Oh. Oh, I love to hate this game. Tip Top. Also hate Tip Top. Frick you. Get out of here. Swoosh. There we are. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, we just gotta maintain this lead. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let me go ahead and hit up this. Boosteroni, boosteroni. Super boost. Okay, that's a little too much boosting. Whoa, it's way too much boosting. That's a no-go. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Final lap. Alright. Or just smear that everywhere. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Going down. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Alright. I don't really know what else. Good job, me. I don't know what else to talk about while I'm doing this, so I apologize if I'm just kind of playing right now. I just want to secure this W and do the trophy racing. I think we have one more after this, though. One more of the silver coins. I think. Alright. My lovely loop-de-loop crash into the wall. Great. Good stuff. Alright, go ahead and get that out of here. And then, yep, we got one more, which is Star City. This one shouldn't be that bad.
Star City.
This one's fairly straightforward. I don't know if we're supposed to fall off that one part of the track like I did that one time and find a silver coin. That might be the case. Which in that case, that does suck. There we go. 2 bananas. Alright. Should not be focusing on just bananas right now. I need to focus on silver coins. Don't want the boost, because I don't want to fall off. Gotta make sure I get this frick. I will, however, rocket them. With my rocket power. Alright. 3rd silver coin. 4th. 5th. Man, they really line these up very fast. That's gonna be 6th. 7th. Where is that last one? There it is. Ooh. I was gonna try to take the first lap, but Drumstick over here holding his lead. Keep that much, Drumstick boy. Yeah, sure do know how to keep a lead. For 1 second. However, I'm going to win this one. Yeah, this one's in the bag. I like this one. This one's pretty... I had a feeling this one was gonna be straightforward, but it was a lot more straightforward than I remember it being. Very, very satisfying. Please, keep this up. Also, look at the physics on that twirly thing. Honestly, even for N64, it's pretty damn cool. Like, you don't see that frick nowadays. Look that cool. Okay, yeah, you do. I've seen some pretty cool games. What am I saying? This was just the beginning, man. Alright. Don't really need that. Do not fall off track, please. That's what we call throwing it all away. Swoosh. Fly through the air. I love it when you can have such a strong boost that it makes your car fly. It's like, wait a minute, we're not in a plane. Of course not, we're falling with style. Or flying with style, I guess. Is it falling with style or flying? We're falling. We're not falling, we're flying with style. Something like that, I don't remember. Whatever. I don't remember my Toy Story, I guess. Watch there be that one person in the comment section not even talk about the video on hand or talk about Diddy Kong Racing or anything like that. It'll just be, it's Blankwood style. I'm here to correct you. Like, no offense, I love doing YouTube videos, but I've had so many people as of late just be like, I'm here to tell you that there's more to freaking do, and there's also, I don't freaking know. Either way, I'm just complaining during a really cool scene right now. Are we actually going in here? Wait, what about the trophy race? Dude. Don't we have a trophy race to do? Or do we not? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna quit this race. I know that sounds really ridiculous. Return to the lobby. I'm pretty sure there's a trophy race. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing the final boss until I do the trophy race. Future Funland, SPACEDUST Alley. Okay. I thought it was SPACEDUST Valley. Yeah, no, they threw me right into the final boss. I'm like, I'm not gonna beat the final boss. Come back and be like, okay, guys, trophy race time. Like, everyone's gonna leave the video. Nobody's here for the trophy race. Oh, I just said that out loud, didn't I? Whoops. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm being silly. Yeah, no, we'll finish things up here with the trophy race. Once this is done, that's it. There will be no more racing. It'll all just be Wizpig action. So, I am hitting up my time frame fairly well. I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna have enough time to wind and relax a little bit before I go to work. You know, my real job. You know, that's a topic I could talk about while I'm doing the trophy race, because it's all just the same stuff we've done before. So, I don't know if I've ever explained this story before in the past. I'm sure I have at random points in time. But basically, when I started my original Diddy Kong Racing Let's Play, first and foremost, it is not the first Let's Play I did for my channel. It's the first Let's Play I completed. So I consider that the beginning of my Let's Play career, only because the first few Let's Plays I quote-unquote did, I did like 1 or 2 episodes, and I was like, okay, I'm done, and I just kind of like left it be, and I never finished or anything like that, where Diddy Kong Racing was the first Let's Play I consistently went at and beat from point A to point B. So, I consider that my first. But when I was doing my first Let's Play, even though my schedule was like, there was no schedule, it was like, upload when you want. It took me about a month or so. I think it was like September till the end of October to beat Diddy Kong Racing, episodes-wise. In between that, what's the word I'm looking for here? I picked up my first ever part-time job. Or my first job in general, if you want to call it that. And I was 16 at the time, so now I'm 24. I was 16 when I did Diddy Kong Racing. I'm turning 25 tomorrow as of this recording, so a little over 8 years ago, I did Diddy Kong Racing when I was 16, but I picked up my first job when I was 16. I worked at a Dairy Queen, and I hated that job. I came home, and like my first day, I cried, and I was like, that was horrible. And it's like, manual labor is one thing, but it was like everyone there treated me kind of like garbage. Like day freaking 1, I thought, oh my god, is this really my life now? So it really freaked me out at an early age. So, because I wasn't used to that in school, nobody treated me like crap. But wherever I lived at that point in time, I worked there. They were like older adults. Like they were like anywhere between 18 to 50 years old. So like, I was 16, I was bottom of the food chain. I was going to get eaten alive, you know? So, I felt like frick, I hated that job, and they ended up letting me go after 2 weeks because they were like, yeah, we hired you during the season where, it was a franchise-owned Dairy Queen, so it wasn't like a professional Dairy Queen. Move your fat A, Banjo. God, that hill is horrible. That's a horrible hill. Anyways. Oh my god! This is bad. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, anyways, I'll go back to my story before I panic too much with this. Anyways, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I hated that job. I was bottom of the food chain, and I only worked for 2 weeks. They let me go because they were like, hey, we're at that peak season. We're like, not peak season, but we're done with peak season. Like, they hired me right around the time, it was like middle of fall, about to start winter, like, you know, your October time frame. They're like, we're slowing down. We have to get rid of people. And we just hired you. So, bye-bye. And I was like, okay, that sucked. I suffered for like 2 weeks or whatever, and it ended up being, I think it was 1 week. 1 week or a week and a half. I only worked about a week or week and a half. So, I only ended up getting like a paycheck of like, I think, $200 something. Something on those lines. It was about $200 something. And it was not a lot of money. Like, to me at that point in time, that was the most money I'd ever made. Like, I've never made $200, so to me that was like, hey, you know what? At the end of the day, that was a really crappy experience, but I made some dough. I took that dough, bought a Hauppauge HD PVR capture card 2. Yeah, it was Hauppauge, however you want to say it. HD PVR 2 capture card. And I started recording Let's Plays on console, because console was my comfort area as opposed to just recording PC games. My computer cannot record PC games very well. So, and that's how things got started. I used my measly $200 paycheck that really wasn't all that great, and now it's got me to where I am. So it's like, if it wasn't for that really crappy job I had, I would have never gotten this far. So, I'm thankful that even though it was a really fricky experience, it was worthwhile in that regard. I really butchered this trophy race. There is a possibility that I can still win this. I don't necessarily need the full points, but 7th place really doesn't help. So I'm gonna check the results here. Let's see. Yeah, we're still pretty early on, so
Star City.
I didn't get any points for that round, but as long as I win first place from now on, I should be alright. That's my bad. That one hill really hindered my place. Yeah, I know, it's just, that's one of those stories, like, even though it's not a big story of any means, like, it's not like a, whoa, dude, you came out of, like, the fricky life. Like, no, I had an alright life. It was just the job was kind of crappy, but it's just funny because, like, I'm one of the people, I always believe everything has a purpose, no matter how bad or sad things get. So, you know, even though that job, you know, I look back, like, I remember for like a year or so, I looked back at that job and I was like, oh god, that was horrible. And like, nowadays, I can laugh at it. I can be like, haha, I worked at Dairy Queen for a week, that job sucked. You know, and I can just poke fun at it. But I'm thankful that I had that experience, because even though it was a pain in my A and I hated it, and I'm sure I was a pain in everybody else's A, because I just didn't perform like the best. I was still a pretty young kid. Even with that all considered, you know, to them, that's probably their experience. They dealt with crappy coworkers. That was probably the one time I was a crappy coworker. Now, there have been times before where I've made mistakes, even at my newest job, but, like, I wouldn't consider myself a crappy coworker. Like, I was just like, maybe I've made a few mistakes that might have turned a few heads. But nothing, like, especially at my job now, I'm considered, like, one of the top tier people of my store. So, or at least I like to consider myself that, which I know that sounds very, like, wow, putting yourself up on the high horse, there's, you know. But, I've been acknowledged for, like, being one of the people that kick the most butt at my job. And, you know, now it's like, I have a job that I do like. I literally became friends with a good chunk of those people. And, you know, I'm like 200 Let's Plays in, HD, 4K capture cards, like, it just goes to show, you cannot, this stuff does not happen overnight. This is not something you get overnight unless you have money to blow and whatnot, but it's like, you gotta have that experience, you gotta have, you just gotta, like, lead your way up to that point. 2012 was a point in time where I started this, but now I'm in 2020, and what I'm doing right now, I can literally stay silent for the next 10 seconds. I consider that a big no-no in Let's Playing. If there's 10 seconds of silence and there's no cutscenes or anything, no talking. You know, if you're just not speaking for 10, 20 seconds, I consider that kind of crappy commentary or like a mistaken commentary. It's okay to take a couple seconds break, no problem. I could probably use that. I need to shut up at times, but you know, it's one of those things like that would have been I would have considered that an issue right now. But I could do that, and it would still be better than my original Diddy Kong Racing Let's Play, because that Let's Play is so sucky. I'm not even going to recommend it at the end of my end screen for these videos, because I don't recommend it. That's why I'm redoing it right now. It's because I don't want you to go back and watch my old one. And I really mean that. I do not want you to go back and watch the old one. I want you to sit here and watch my new stuff. When I remaster something, typically I want you to watch the new one. Unless the LP's not incredibly old, I don't mind if you go back to the old one. But it's like, if it's like my first 20 Let's Plays, you can skip those, honestly. Like, I don't consider them noteworthy. There are those few out there that are like, wow, Zonic's old Let's Plays. I love this. This is cool. But, like, I can't. But that's me. You know, I'm used to being, you know, a lot better now than I was back then. So when I look back at something old, I'm going to cringe at it. But to somebody else, they're going to look at that and be like, wow, that was his start. That's kind of neat. So, understandable from that point of view. But for me, like, nah, I hate these. I hate my old Let's Play of Diddy Kong Racing. It is absolutely the worst Let's Play I have. And ironically, it's the first. But I guess that goes without saying. Your first isn't going to be the best because it's your first. As opposed to this being my 200th, like, yeah, it's going to be a mega crap ton better. I would hope after 8 years I got decent. There are those few people out there that no matter how many years fly by, they don't really improve. And I guess that's all a matter of who you are, what you decide to take up, personalities, you know, all that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of contributing factors. But for me, like, I would definitely argue I'm... Oh, no. This isn't good. I don't know how that happened. I failed big time. Okay, now I know what happened to me in that race. I crashed into that wall. How I still got first, I will never know. Everyone exchanged points so differently. I only had 18 at the end. I still won that fricker. 36 is the maximum you can get, and I got 18. That's half. I still managed a first place trophy. That was really pathetic, but you know what? Frick it. That's the beauty of imperfection. You get to see somebody's limits, or you get to see somebody's... You know, they're not the best, but they do their best. Anyways, I guess we're going to be doing this now. We don't need to watch the cutscene again. We've seen it. We're good. Now this is the most difficult part of Diddy Kong Racing. So, let's see if I have what it takes to beat it on my first run. I highly doubt it. But I want to try. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Look at that. Look at that. Look at my honey bear banjo over here crashing into walls. You the greatest. Wait. Why do I feel like I'm not doing so bad? Like, sure, Wizpig's in the lead, but, like, I'm not that far back. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. The electricity doesn't really affect him, does it? Huh. Huh. What? Why am I not finding this difficult? Ooh, dodging all the lasers. I am not finding this difficult. Like, we're catching up to Wizpig right now. Why? Wow. Like, I don't know if it's just, like, a fluke or something, but... Oh, okay, yep. Yep. Ah, I hate that effing wall. Alright, let me go ahead and grab that. Send that flying. That'll teach you a lesson. Da 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 da. See, we're already catching up again. He can have the lead first. Makes things more intense, I guess. Something clever. Nah, man. You don't get to keep the lead forever. Look at that. Okay, why am I not having problems with this, though? Oh, I had the boost, and then the boost went away, and... Wow, who would have won this race? I would have, by a pinch, if that was the last lap. I had more difficulty on the first race. Like, yeah, I just fricked up again here, but... I'm fairly confident. That's not what I wanted. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Ooh. You know, I say all of this, and I crash into things. Nope. Sorry. It still wasn't that bad, but... Nope, that ain't gonna be it, Chief. That's alright. I'll get it this time. I lied. Ugh. Dang it, man. Some of these, like, camera angles are just, like, bad. Yeah, that's gonna be my excuse. The camera. It's the Nintendo 64. It's always the camera. Nah, okay. No more excuses. I'll frick it. Yeah, I'll frick it. Nah, I'm just kidding. There you go. That really didn't slow down Wizpig, did it? I'm gonna just boost. Get the blue balloons, call it a day. Ooh, that was almost bad. I went to do like a frontward flip, which I did not want to do because I pressed way too many buttons. Look at the 60 frames you get for like a second there. I am digging my own grave. There we go. Ba-da, 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 da-da, ba-da. Keep going, Banjo. Keep going. We got this, dude. Ba-da-ba. I'm gonna miss this project, though. Like, Diddy Kong Racing is, you know, even though it has its moments where I'm just like, oh god, why? It's really not that bad. It's a great game. I would argue this is better than Mario Kart 64, if we're counting, like, N64 kart racers. And a lot of people might turn their head and be like, what? There's a lot of people that would agree with it, but there's also those very few that are like, nah, man, Mario Kart 64, that's where it's at. It's nostalgic. You got the battle mode. The multiplayer is great. And while that's true, I love Diddy Kong Racing single player. Like, the single player alone is good enough for me, because I can play this whenever I want and not feel like a loser. Where, if I play Mario Kart 64 and I don't have anyone to play with, I feel like dorky. I'm like, oh man, no one to play with. Just the regular racing. So, for me, that alone, it really helps. Like, I can enjoy a nice adventure mode of Diddy Kong Racing on my own time. Ah, what the heck just hit me? That was weird. Get rid of that rocket. Bada, 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 bada. Alright. Got another one of these boosters. I'm going to try to keep it for a sec. And then get this blue balloon over here. Oh, there was one up there. I don't want the purple. I feel like the purple would throw me off. Okay, got that one. I'm surprised none of these lasers hit me. There we have it, guys. That's gonna be it. Nice. Nice landing. We barely saw Wizpig there at the end. I was pretty far in the lead. Yeah, that's right. Get your peen. I'm just kidding. Get your rocket out of here. That's it for you, Wizpig. Wait, does he crash onto a planet and die? I forget. I remember how he goes. I think he just crashes, doesn't he? Oh yeah, he just effing dies. Wizpig's done. Dang. Death. Pure death. Ah, a lovely day for victory. And he changes the freaking Wizpig head to a golden Taj head. I approve. Granted, there's no point of approving when it's already built, but still, I approve. Also, I love the conga Banjo does. Banjo is a tall boy in this game. Oh well, right there he's bigger than he should be. It's way bigger than his regular model. Crazy stuff. I don't know, man. When they're in their carts, they're way smaller than that. Also, I love this. You get two completely new dinosaur models, or like not new, but like probably like reused assets, but like two different models. Because you got what I assume is the dinosaur and his two kids, or one of them is his wife. Or one of them is, yeah, one of them is his wife and then one's a kid, but I'm assuming that's just both of his kids or something. They're fairly the same size. Unless the mom's just a shorty, which is a possibility. No argument here. Hey, it's TT and the walrus guy. There goes Conker. I got me a Jack Daniels, woo! If anyone remembers those animations, Nintendo, or whatever it's called. Like Nintendo, or however it's pronounced, I don't know, something like that. Either way, though, this game is so great, guys. Look at this beautiful ending. So happy. This 20-something frames a second is just, good stuff. There you have it. That was Diddy Kong Racing, guys. And they're going to be getting the real credits. Up. To be continued? Can we get Diddy Kong Racing on Switch already? Yeah, look at that. They opened it up for sequel. Like, he can come back someday, and then we get nothing. Like, we're getting the next Pokemon Snap game after all these years. Let's get another Diddy Kong Racing. Microsoft's pretty chill nowadays. with what they release on like other platforms and whatnot. So come on, man, let's do it. Let's go with the hashtag Diddy Kong Racing 2 at Microsoft. Not at Microsoft, but at Xbox. Please let them know, and put at Nintendo as well, please. And at Rare, at everybody. Annoy the frick out of them. Nah, I'm just kidding. Don't pester anyone. But we'll just go with the hashtag Diddy Kong Racing 2. Let's get that trending, right? I'll never get things trending. Not today, at least. But either way, though, yep, that was Diddy Kong Racing for the Nintendo 64. What do I think about it? So, like I said before, the adventure mode, great mode. I can enjoy that practically any time of the year, any point I want. It's always a great little thing to revisit every now and then. If I'm not recording anything for it, it's sometimes hard to go back to and actually put in the 3-4 hours, because as of late, I've been very much like trying to get new experiences under my belt. So when I know that Diddy Kong Racing takes me typically about 5 hours in general, 4 to 5 hours, you know, it's hard to put that time for something like this. But if I have like nothing else to do and I'm feeling nostalgic, it's such a great game to go back to. Music's great. David Wise does music for it, and his music is always very welcomed. Graphically, this is one of the better looking Nintendo 64 games, if you ask me. And this was a 1997 title, so this wasn't even later in the line of N64 games. It was fairly early on, and it looked this great. Rare popped out so many Nintendo 64 games during the N64 lifespan, so very proud of them in that regard. Like nowadays, when you see a Rare game come out, it comes out like years apart. Like there's a Rare game every however many years now. But that's usually because like they have Sea of Thieves going on, so like there's updates, all that kind of such. See, to be continued. Or maybe No Limit to Bananas, Vitamin B? Huh. Well, I guess I was gonna say, oh wow, they're gonna show my times, that's cool. No, but yeah, I was gonna say, I guess the to be continued is if you do the second adventure mode. Like if you go to do adventure mode, but like everything's mirrored and the silver coins are placed in different spots, like that's probably what they meant by that. So it's probably what they meant by sequel. Or what I meant by sequel is like the second adventure mode, which I think I want to do someday for sure. So whenever I do that, I'll probably just tack it onto this Let's Play. I've considered doing something called DLC December, where like I would go back to older Let's Plays and finish up some more stuff or do extra things. I've considered it, so I'm thinking about it, and if I ever do that someday, I would go and like come December, I would call it DLC December. That's when I would go back to like, I can go back to this game and do the second adventure mode, and then I'll be adding on to an older Let's Play. Like I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. Like I can even go way further back and like do other projects I've done before. So I don't know, I think it'd be neat. Either way though, that is going to be it for this Let's Play, guys. Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing is wrapped up, and I can officially cross this off my bucket list. Guys, thank you all very much for all the views and the comments and the likes, everything after all these years. Really appreciate it. These past 8 years have meant the world to me, and the fact that we're now at 200 projects moving forward, we got a great future ahead of ourselves. We got more games to do. Subscribe, check out that stuff. I have all my links down in the description, and I shall see all of you wonderful people next time. Take care. Before we end off this video, I'd like to take a second to thank those who support me via Patreon. Superstar shoutout to Game & Clyde, Johnny Hedgewolf, Arsandoval99, and Kid X. If anybody else wants to support me, a link will be in the description alongside all my other social media links. Thanks for watching, guys.